Hey, my Married at First Sight fans. Yes, we have another previous season couple to talk about. One of our favorite seasons, one of our favorite couples. And I look like we got a little bit of an update on them because there's been a lot of speculation going on regarding who. Miles and Karen from season 11 of Married at First Sight, New Orleans, and we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got an update video for you guys regarding Miles and Karen, Married at First Sight season 11. And without any further ado, let's talk about what's going on. So, as we remember from the New Orleans season 11, we had three couples that come out of that season. Miles and Karen, Woody and Amani, and Amelia and Bennett. And of course, we found out what happened with Amelia and Bennett, which left our favorite four. Well, one of those favorite four was Miles and Karen. And I'm telling you, they shocked the world with the decision to stay together. They actually had a YouTube channel. They bought a dog. They moved to a beautiful new home. I think it was a loft home. And everything seemed to be going great until we saw some signs back in 2022 where something was a little bit off because they stopped posting photos with each other. And in some cases, people were saying they even stopped following each other. But me, I have hope. I'm all about romance, so I said unless Karen or Miles say something, then I'll say something. And the last photo that we saw where Karen was with Miles was back in July of 2022 when they appeared at the Essence Festival. Well, let's fast forward to 2023, where at the Essence Festival in New Orleans, Miles looked like he just confirmed that he and Karen are allegedly separated. Now, according to what we found out, Karen and Miles were both at the event again this year, but like the previous year, I should say, unlike the previous year, they weren't a couple. Looked like Miles was solo dolo when he dished out about their broken marriage. Take a look.
On the flip side, at the same time, I was dealing with separation in my marriage, and so like both of those things individually are very difficult. Right. But compounded on against each other is really hard. And I really had to learn a lot about you're going to make decisions out of love that are really tough, and that can still hurt people.
So, yes, it looks like if you couldn't hear clearly, because I know it was an open space, what he was saying on a panel that he did for Shea Moisture along with a group of men at that whole Essence Festival over the weekend, he had made that surprising confession. He opened up about the marriage and some other personal issues. And I quote, "There's a lot of different stress that happened that you didn't anticipate," is what he says. And on the flip side, at the same time, he said that he was dealing with separation in his marriage. And so both of those things individually are difficult. He also noted that you're going to make decisions out of love that are really tough and that can still hurt people, unquote. So those are a lot of decisions, obviously, that it seemed like he made with regards to his marriage with Karen. We saw a lot, happen on the show throughout the season. I mean, they had some rough patches in the beginning. There's a lot of stuff we didn't see as well, just to be fair to Karen, because a lot of stuff has come out outside of that. So I don't want to lean one side to the other because I know we saw on television, but there were a lot of things that were edited out. So I want to make that known and make that preface to that because there's a lot of lives that they did in 2021 and in the end of 2020 where they kind of filled us in on some of the gaps that we missed with Karen's representation on the show. So I like to keep it fair and very open here. But it looks like even though he's made that statement, Karen has yet to make a public statement about said separation, allegedly. And of course, she's still on her Instagram has the name William. So maybe it's just a separation. hopefully there's a reconciliation, or maybe they'll figure it out and get back together. But at this point, this is all we've known, because a lot of people were speculating over the past year or so. People were asking me in my DMs. People were asking some of the other content creators as well. And we didn't know nothing. And I didn't want to put anything out there without actually hearing from either Karen or Miles directly. So this is what we have so far. So let me know your thoughts. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. Do you see any hope of these two getting back together? Hopefully we'll hear something from Karen, because I know she's probably being bombarded after what happened over the past couple days with what Miles said at the Essence Festival. So I'll keep you updated if we hear something from Karen as well. So I hate to say I hope you enjoyed this video, but like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.